To graph the cosine function, we're going to look at our unit circle. We know that our cosine function gives me the x-coordinate of a point. So we're going to start here when our input is 0, okay? And this is going to be kind of confusing, our notation. This x, this is our angle, all right? That's our angle. So when our angle is 0, the x-coordinate of the point is 1. So at 0, I'm going to have a point up at 1, okay, for my cosine graph. I have an x-coordinate of 0 up here at pi over 2. So at pi over 2, I have my cosine is 0. It comes down over here at pi, my x-coordinate is -1. So we'll have a point down here. At 3 pi over 2, we have an x-coordinate of 0. So that'll be right here at 3 pi over 2. And of course, at 2 pi, I complete a cycle, so I should end up back where I started, up at 1. Okay. Now, these are just a few points. Just looking at these points, it might look like it's a v, okay? But the cosine function, we've got kind of this rotational circular motion, which is curved. And we want to see that in the graph. Let's go ahead and pick a couple more points. Let's look at this point right here. This is at this angle of pi over 3. We have an x-coordinate of 1/2. So at pi over 3, which is about 2/3, well, it's 2/3 of the way through this box, I have a y-coordinate of 1/2. Okay, and at 2 pi over 3, which would be right around here, I have a -1/2. So I could continue that through here to see that, oh, it actually, I can kind of see a curve happening here. Okay, kind of see a curve happening. Now this is the graph of one period of the cosine function. Okay. Now if I were to repeat this, we actually see that it looks a heck of a lot like the sine function. In fact, it is simply the sine function shifted over a little bit. Okay. You can see, and I'll point this out right here. From this point on, okay, that right there looks just like the sine function. Okay. Now this graph, there's some key things to remember. First of all, it will start at a maximum. The cosine function starts at a maximum, and ends, of course, at a maximum because it ends where it starts. And halfway between those, it reaches its minimum. And then, of course, we have completing our full cycle, hitting 0 between maximum and minimum.